So you've heard of the dopamine detox, right? Maybe Hamza's talked about it. Maybe Andrew Kirby, right? Maybe some YouTuber that I don't know even know about, right? Has talked about the dopamine detox, but they don't say like what happened to them specifically, exactly before, after, all that shit. Well, I'll do that for you because I actually was on the dopamine detox. What is it? Like about a year or two ago? About 2 years ago? Around this time, actually, in 2020. So one of the biggest takeaways that you probably won't hear from most people, because I did it in the extreme, right? At the time, I was working just a retail job, and I don't even think I was going to school at that time. Yeah, I think I was just working out. I was training for Special Forces in the Air Force, specifically pararescue. If you know anything about that, it's pretty cool. But essentially just, Navy SEALs, but medical Navy SEALs. So anyways, at that time I was training for it, and I wanted to, read some books also. I was pretty into audiobooks at that time, still am, on just kind of like just getting my mindset right. It's a very competitive field, and if you don't have the perfect mindset of a killer, getting into Special Forces is almost just like, tying the noose around your neck. Like, you're going to have a bad time if you're not prepared. So I got this book called Relentless. I'd read it before, paperback, right? I'd read that before maybe 2 years prior in 2018, but I decided to get the audiobook just to listen to it again. Around that time, I was maybe about a month into my detox, and one day I was off of work, and I just sat around the house and listened to it all day. All day. 13 hours. I mean, I didn't know how to have fun on the dopamine detox, so that's what I did, and I finished that book in a day, and it was great. It's a really, really good book. Relentless by Tim Grover. Awesome. But the point I want to mention is just how, most people can't really seem to finish an audiobook in a year, but I did it in a day. It was pretty great, whatever. That's the cool thing about the dopamine detox, is that you just kind of you just end up doing stuff that's just better for you. But the part that most people don't talk about is just when you're deprived of just so much stimulation and so much excess, you're importing more silence into your life, right? Because even listening to audiobooks 24/7, that's just stimulation, right? Even if it's good stimulation, you're still just getting, information influx. But when you're on a detox, right, that was around the time that the trees looked just beautiful. I can't even begin to describe how pretty the sunsets looked. And they looked almost unreal. They looked like they were magical. It's almost like I was on drugs. It was kind of crazy. I would do a workout with my buddy, and we would be in a park, and just the sun would be setting, and the clouds would just be pink and purple and just blue, and I can't describe. I wish you could see what I saw. That's just the magic of a dopamine detox, is you get to see how life was for cavemen, or even for people hundreds of years ago, right? They would be exploring through nature, and they would just pick up a leaf and go and just marvel at just nature's ingenuity, or they would praise God about his magnificent creation. The way I saw the world then, you would think I would believe in something a higher power. Everything just looks so magical. That's something about the dopamine detox most people won't talk about, but highly recommend it. It's just transformative. I'm not exactly on a super strict one now, but I definitely want to get back into it, because besides all the performance shit, it really just is a really great way to appreciate life. Things just look so much better. And that's just something I don't know if I can trade. I don't know if video games are better than just enjoying nature and enjoying life. I mean, that's because it is just one or the other, in my opinion. But in any case, just give it a shot. See what happens. Trust me, you won't regret it.